I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you from?
From Michigan.
Okay, welcome. What time is
Thank
it?
you. It's 3:30 a.m.
Wow, couldn't sleep.
No, I couldn't. Never do. I try, so I might as well watch some get set up classes. Where are you at?
I'm in Mumbai, India.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Welcome. And
Thank you for
let's
the
hope
class.
that you feel better today. So, Parul, Sneha, Anita, Bhavna, Neeru, namaste and welcome.
Namaste.
Namaste,
Namaste.
Neeru. Where are you from?
From Delhi.
Areva, shabash. Chaliye. So I'm going to take you through these slides, and we are on this beautiful platform of Get Set Up where we get into lifelong learning with each other. And, I have to confess the amount that I've learned because of Get Set Up and because of all of you in my life has been just amazing. So I want to acknowledge each and every one of you, especially my TA Supreme, who is there to support me throughout. And I'm Dr. Anu Mehta, and I will be talking today to you about how to learn to deal with stress and anger. So before we go any further, I would like you guys to write down in the chat, and according to you, what is stress and what is anger? According to you, what is stress and what is anger? And I want you to also write down and introspect whether stress is only negative and anger is only negative. The objective of this class is to enhance the quality of your life and to manage your anger and stress and to live life happily and blissfully. Okay, is there anything that you guys would like to learn today that I haven't covered over here? Do let me know. So I'm going to take this slides off because I don't like talking to my slides. I like talking to people. Okay, so let's see, what have you written in the chat? Okay, no messages in the chat. Okay, can we just talk then? What according to everybody is anger and what according to everybody is stress? Any idea? Anger kya hai?
Can I speak?
Of course, Shashi. I'm waiting for someone to speak. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes.
When I feel difficult to deal with my prevailing circumstances, I feel stressed. But I don't think that stress is always bad. Stress gives us to stretch our capability.
Very good.
Yes, we learn from, as there are 3 zones of learning, I think. As I know that we have comfort zone, learning zone, and panic zone.
Absolutely. Well said, Jashi.
In learning zone also, we are stressed. When we are stressed, then we learn, not tension. I feel so.
Absolutely, and you're absolutely bang on right. So, जाते जाते ये भी बता दें, is anger negative or positive?
Anger मुझे लगता है कि जहाँ गलत हो रहा है उसके विरोध में एंगर पॉजिटिव है, लेकिन नेगेटिव ही होता है. एंगर इज ए गन which will harm us. वो बंदूक का मुंह नली हमारी तरफ ही है.
So she's saying, just for people who didn't understand Hindi, she's saying that anger is not a positive emotion. It's like a gun which is put in front and it just kind of shoots. So we'll explore whether it's positive or negative and what we should be doing about it. Anybody else who would like to unmute and speak? Because what you're saying or what your understanding is will give me a huge benefit of how to take this topic further. Sneha, Parul, Phyllis, Sabha, Shushma.
Well, I think.
Yes. Can you put on your camera, please, Madhu?
Thank you. I think anger is like positive also, as it helps us to vent our feelings. And if we are suppressing our feelings, it leads to some many other problems in our, like physically also we are affected if we are suppressing our anger. So it is better to vent it out, our feelings, but to a certain limit. We should have a control also on our temper and our anger, to what limit we are getting angry. So it is positive in a way also.
Wonderful. So I hear that anger can be positive in a way. It's about venting. And
Yeah.
if we look at the venting, we are almost renting a person who we went on. We almost need someone in front of us, or we rent that person for a little while. It can be our child. It can be our husband. It can be someone's wife. It can be your colleague, but really something to notice. We never really went on someone that we think we will get kicked by. We went on a person who we can rent for a little while and scream our heart out and say things that make us later. It's like that, you know, you constipated and then you suddenly kind of got rid of it. And now you're like, aha moment for you. And in that space, you're saying, now I'm feeling better. Messiah. Thank you. Thank you, Madhur, for that amazing insight. And anybody else who would like to share? Phyllis, would you like to share?
Well, I think anger is it's negative to me because it can cause a whole lot of affliction on a person. And I think we're talking about anger, so it's not really good to be angry because, like I said, it can cause all kind of problems and elements in your temper. You have to watch it because it could take you to another level. So we don't want to get angry.
Absolutely. So what I'm hearing is I need to control my anger.
Yes.
What I'm hearing is I need to know how to connect with that anger. What I'm hearing is anger is not giving me the result that I want at the end. Am I correct here? Have I heard you right?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Phyllis. So the question here is that when we are looking at anger and we are saying, hey, it's okay to get angry.
Ma'am, can I share?
Of course, it's okay to get angry, but it's not okay for me to show my anger. So we need to think, is it okay to get angry and not show your anger? Is it okay to get angry and just vent it? Okay, Sabha.
Anger is something that affects overall of our body. Sometimes we become paralyzed.
Absolutely.
If we are thinking inside, we are not share our experience with others. So on that time, we are feeling completely paralyzed. We don't want to move. All the body part are very calm and quiet. And sometimes anger is over violent type. We are over energetic. I can do this. Why cannot I can do it? So it's a two type I think I have experience.
Absolutely,
मारो और मरो वाली भी बात आती है.
Absolutely, Sabha. That is how so many people land up in domestic violence. Thank you so much for bringing that up. That is how people get beaten up because, and the abuser will always say, you made me do it. I wasn't angry. You made me angry. No. You made me do this. I'm not like that. But you made me like that. Yes, Shashi. And that's
yes, I understood. But nobody can make us angry.
Absolutely.
We are giving our remote control to them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said, Shashi. So let me take you through the little bit of biology of our anger and stress. Would that be nice? Is there anybody else who wants to share before I give you a little bit of fundas around this? कोई share करना चाहता है? Anybody wants to share? Okay, जसविंदर कौर आ जाइए.
किसी को देख के गुस्सा आ जाता तो क्या करो?
She's saying, what do I do when I look at someone and I get angry? So they're very good. Understand that this person is triggering something in you or making you uncomfortable about something. He's like your mirror. When he's standing in front of you or she's standing in front of you, you're feeling angry. First accept that. And more than acceptance, kuch to ho raha hai, something is happening wherein you are feeling that this person is responsible for your anger. But figure out, what is this person bringing up on you? What is he triggering in you? What is he making you feel uncomfortable about? So basically, ask yourself, ये इंसान मुझे uncomfortable क्यों कर रहा है? What is this person doing that's making me extremely uncomfortable? You have the answer, Jaswinder? You tell me. क्या है? What is it that this person is bringing up in you? What's that uncomfortable feeling that this person is bringing up in you? Do you like
anger start हो जाता है एकदम से देखते ही.
Uncomfortable feeling क्या है? What is the uncomfortable feeling?
Mood swings, heartbeat
going up. ठीक है, काम करते हैं आज, काम करते हैं. चलिए जी. First of all, बहुत शुक्रिया. Thank you very much all of you for sharing, because without you sharing, I'm talking to myself. And a conversation with myself I like to have when I'm only with myself, not when I'm with beautiful people like you. Anybody else wants to share? Last chance. Tick tick 1 1, tick tick 2, tick tick 3, tick tick 4, tick tick 5. Nobody? Okay, then I get a chance to speak. Okay. So guys, let's first understand what is stress. Take your pen and pencil, and I want that to be right in front of you. Thank you. Stress is anything that's making us uncomfortable. Stress is anything that's making us uncomfortable. Like Jaswinder said, it could be somebody's facial expression that makes me uncomfortable. It could be someone's voice that makes me uncomfortable. It could be the way they talk to me that makes me uncomfortable. It can be the feelings that they're creating in my heart. That's uncomfortable. It can be something that the person is doing where you are calculating in your head that he is doing something else. Your own talk with you, just like you're having right now. I'm talking to you, but you're talking to yourself. And I'm translating that back in Hindi. मैं आप लोगों से बात कर रही हूँ, पर आप लोग अपने आप से भी बात कर रहे हैं अभी. ये खुद से गुफ्तगू करना. This talk with our own self. And really, there's a commentary going on at the backside in your head. No, it's not like that. No, it's like that. No, I understand it's like that. So look at what you're seeing that is not comfortable for you. And how do you want it to be? What are you hearing that's not comfortable with you? And what do you really want to hear? What are you feeling that's not comfortable with you? And how do you really want to feel? What is it that the smell of something, the taste of something, a situation that's not comfortable for you, but you don't have a choice but to take it? Ask yourself, what is it that you're talking to yourself right now also that's not comfortable with you? Or what is it that I'm talking to you that's not comfortable with your inner chatter? And last but not the least, you're going to look at how you feel if somebody touched you is the touch of the person, the smell, the stinky smell of the person, the alcohol in the breath of the person, or is it the smoke smell in the person's voice, or the smell from his mouth that's making you uncomfortable? Smell of clothes may be making you uncomfortable. Smell of sweat that's making you uncomfortable. Register it. Anybody who would like to share what they have written down? Anybody wants to share? Pick up one specific situation, one specific person with whom you're angry, and look at all these floaters. Now, I'll repeat again. What is it that you saw? What is it that you heard? The smells, the taste of something, the feeling, the touch, and last but not the least, the internal chatter that you're having inside your head. An internal head is like this. Your husband came and said something to you, and he's saying to you, I don't like the way your son is conducting himself. I want you to take care of it. And you're having a commentary that's going on in your head. Yeah, but you also do like this only. But you are also not any better. But why are you telling him something? But why are you telling me something? You're not really listening from a space of being neutral. You're not doing effective listening. You are doing effective anger. Can we understand that? Just giving you that example. Someone is talking to you, but you're talking to yourself, and there is a whole history going on over there connected with your past experiences. That's how your anger and your stress is related. Second thing, very important, guys. What is the meaning you made of the situation? What is the meaning you made of the situation? What does that mean? Let's say again, take a situation where your daughter comes and she just wants to sit down and not talk to you. So all of you take this situation. Your daughter has come home, or your son has come home, or your husband has come home, and they just sat down like this. They don't want to talk to you. You're asking them, kuch chahiye, you want something? And no reply. See how you're feeling? And suddenly this person gets up and screams at you. For so long, I wanted your attention. You're just going on. Kya chahiye, kya chahiye, kya chahiye? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You have nothing better to tell me? And you go, oh, what did I do now? What's the meaning you took out of the whole story? The person came home. He didn't talk to you. She didn't talk to you. You nudged and nudged and nudged and nudged, and then the person got angry and screamed back at you. What is the meaning you situations? Okay, Shashi is saying anger is like fire, it burns out things and can cook meals too. Yes, but not everybody knows how to cook a meal because they needed to get a gas, and not everybody knew how to make a gas. Not everybody knows how to effectively create it. And that's why we're looking at this today, because anger can cook. What is it doing? It's burning. Ukraine is burning. People are burning. Anger isn't really serving any purpose is what we are thinking. And yet it's doing something meaningful that we are not looking at. So what is it doing that's so meaningful? Okay. Anybody wants to share over here? How would you feel in a situation where I just spoke about your husband, your wife, your child, or someone you love has come home and they're refusing to talk to you? You're nudging them. You're asking
Hurt.
them to me. Yes.
Hurt. Get hurt.
That is Jaswinder. Yes. कैसा लगेगा जसविंदर जी?
बहुत hurt हो जाएंगे.
बहुत hurt हो जाएंगे. I feel very hurt. And I will feel hurt because
मेरा कोई fault नहीं और
thank you so
अगर
much.
बच्चे ऐसे करें तो.
Thank you. Can we understand? We are searching where our fault is. Can we understand this, guys? We are searching whose fault is it. If we think we are at fault, then what happens? फिर क्या होगा जसविंदर? अगर मुझे लगे कि हाँ मेरी वाक्य में mistake है, if I really put down in my head कि my mistake, I must have done something, then how will you react when she's screaming? Still hurt?
No.
Then what happens?
फिर बंदा खुद सोचता है कि मुझे अपने आप को थोड़ा इम्प्रूव करना पड़ेगा अगर मेरी कोई गलती है तो I'll explain.
बहुत शुक्रिया. You know what she's saying? If I feel it's my fault, then my whole stance will change. I will search for where have I gone wrong and I will try to go and improve that. Correct, Jaswinder?
Yes.
Shabash. So the meaning is, am I at fault? Am I not at fault? Constantly, when someone is getting angry with you, we are finding, or we are trying to check with ourselves, are we at fault or are we not at fault? If we think we are at fault, our whole stance changes and we take standing there the anger and think of self-improving ourselves, because that's what the person is telling us anyways. That's the feedback we are getting, that we are not good enough. But if we feel it's not our fault, then we feel hurt. How many of you have experienced this? Very good, Jaswinder. We'll come and break this up further. I'm sorry, I'm getting cough. Phyllis, would you like to share?
No, I'm listening. No.
Would anybody else like to share how they feeling? What have they picked up? Jaswinder said it beautifully. I will feel hurt because I feel it's not my fault. Beautiful, amazing. Anybody else? Anybody else wants to have a go with it?
मुझसे बीच में 1 मिनट के लिए बाहर जाना पड़ा था. इंस्टेंस आपने जो कहा था वो क्या था कि कोई नाराज है हमसे, anybody is angry, what was the instance? But
Shashi, ऐसे है, there is the instances that your husband or your child comes home, they sit without talking to you. They're looking very sad probably, or you are thinking that they're looking sad. We don't know whether they're sad. They sit down like this.
Yes.
And you being you, asking them, what happened? Tell me now, what happened? Can I help you? What happened?
Yes.
What happened? What happened? And suddenly there's a burst. I told you, don't ask me what happened. I'm okay. That's the incident.
Yes.
You are the onlooker. How are you feeling? Everybody's got the... Yes.
If I were there, I could feel that let that person, either my child or my husband, relax. I will sit with him or her and give the time.
Shabash. So you will sit with him and give him time. Okay, so
Yes.
let's pick up the first one. Why will you sit with him?
I will sit here with him that I am with you.
You will sit with him to tell him that I am with you.
Yes.
Shabash.
Whatever is.
Very good. Why would you want to tell him that I am with you?
Because we are concerned for each other. I am concerned for him and I love him.
Shabash. Because when I love someone,
yes,
that is what I do.
Unconditionally, we will accept their
Absolutely, Shashiji. When I am in love with someone, I will sit unconditionally with that someone and try to give him that support. But imagine if that other person is not ready to take your support. It's got not ready to take their support. But you are sitting there trying to help them. So you're not leaving them alone because you realize that something is off.
Yes.
You are trying to give them more and more love, and the person just shoves you off and says, stop it. Now what happens, Shashi?
I think it happens. I think in the family, and I realize that there is something deeper, and
Good.
and whatever he would have expected, I would not guess. I don't do the guess game.
Yes.
Okay, give him some time, and if he is angry, no problem. Even then, I can do something, tell him something positive.
Wonderful. I want you to understand in Shashi's language, she's trying to make herself helpful all the while. And this happens in the family, has become a normal thing. I just want you to address that right now. Thank you so much, Shashi. Really loved it, loved your inputs, and really helped me to kind of look at everything differently. I'm going to bring anybody else wants to share, because beautifully one person was searching for their faults. The other person was wanting to be of help and wanting to go out of their way and console the person or help the other person. And yet the result was the same. And the result was that the person was screaming away. Now, why he was screaming, he hasn't told us. We are expecting him to tell us so that we can have a conversation. And in the first part, the person is feeling hurt, or you're feeling, oh my God, can I go and help someone? Okay. Anybody else wants to share what can happen? I don't know what your name is, ma'am. iPhone is written. Would you like to share? Would you like to share, ma'am? No. Anybody else wants to share? Shushma,
Yeah.
Sudha. Yes, who is this?
Yeah, I want to share something. Like in such situation, we can leave the person alone for some, like say, few minutes, and then we can get back to the person and ask him or her that will they like to share their problem with us. So that can also be done.
Very good. These are just the probabilities that you will try.
Yeah.
You are telling me
After some time, like
this is what
first
you
we
have
can,
done.
yeah, we have to leave them alone for a while till they are ready to talk to us. They can come up with their problem and share with us.
Okay, why would you want to leave them?
Because they're shouting and they're screaming at us. So at that time,
very good. Stop right there. Stop right there.
Yeah.
Are they screaming at us?
Yes, so they are screaming, so we should leave them alone so that they calm down and they can think rationally and get back to us.
Thank you. So can we look at three perspectives? One is, I will search for am I fault or not. The second perspective is, I will go and out of my way to help.
अनु जी,
Yes, I'm
अगर
coming.
वो प्रैक्टिस में ही हो every time.
I'm coming to you. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay.
And the third, Madhur says, I will leave them, let them calm down. And that's a very practical way of saying I'll calm down and then I will do. But do you realize in all three places, it was having an impact on the person in front? It was having an impact on Madhu, who gets out of the room. It is having an impact on
Jaswinder ji.
Yes, Jaswinder ji. It have had an impact on Shashi, who said, look, I need to help my family member. And it had an impact on Jaswinder because she probably has done everything possible, and yet the anger on the other side has not reduced. So the question is, why are we making it about us? Why are we going out of our way to want to help these people? Why are we not addressing what it is doing to us? आपने एड्रेस किया कि उनके वो बिहेवियर से आपके ऊपर क्या इम्पैक्ट हुआ? Did you address what that behavior did to you? Until you do not address that, there is no way we can find any solution. Yes, somebody wanted to speak. Can you please?
Yeah.
Yes, Neeru, I
Yeah,
love that.
myself.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm
अगर
coming.
ये I want to कि अगर ये practice में ही हो every time
क्या practice में हो?
कि always in anger or गुस्सा and show anger.
I'm coming to that also. Why that happens?
Okay.
Thank you for that question. आप क्या करती? What would you do if this situation had happened?
If I am in situation, so then I leave the person.
Thank you.
Get them cool and then talk to.
Thank you. And what if that person never cools down?
Yeah.
Thank you. So you'll never come back and meet that person. Relationship ki dajiya ud gayi. Very good. So I just want you to know, we are facing the anger. We are facing the anger in those people. We are facing their reactions. We are making ourselves right or wrong. We are wanting to do something exclusive so that they will lose their anger and they will come as if they're going to lose their fat on the stomach and become slim and tidy. We are waiting and facing that something will change on the other side. So let me show you why anger is there. Is that good? So far, everybody's on a good space. Any questions? Anything not understood? Okay. So when someone gets angry with us, these are three things that will happen to us. Either we will fight with them. Oops. Either we will fight with them and we will shout back at them. Why will we shout back at them? Anybody, why will we shout back at them?
Show our anger also.
Very good too. Because we're also feeling angry if somebody's throwing anger at us. We are feeling angry.
We get angry. Yeah.
It's a two-way process. It doesn't stay as one way, right?
Yes.
If you feel you are not at fault, you are going to fight. You are going to ask, why are you talking to me like this at some point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Shabash.
Yes.
The second option is you will run. You will run away from the situation. So beautifully, Neeru said, I will leave him alone. So beautifully, also Jaswinder said, कि मैं उसको छोड़ दूंगी. So beautifully, people are saying, I will leave people to cool down. Shashi is saying, which means I'm telling him, you scared me. I don't think it's any good to stay with you. I don't think it's any good to now deal with the situation. The only way I can deal with this situation is to separate myself from you. Everybody's got this? These are our reactions to other people. Yes, no?
Yes.
Very good. The next one is we freeze. Freeze means we are standing there. We know what is happening. Something is happening in our body when this person is screaming at us. And we don't know whether to run or fight. So we can't fight and we can't run at all. We are stuck there. How many people in marriages can't fight, can't run? They are frozen. How many people in relationships can't fight, can't run, are frozen? And in this, what we do the best is we start pleasing. We become people pleaser. You also happy? You happy? You happy? You're happy? You're happy? And if you're not happy, then I feel dissatisfied from inside. I become like a juggler, like a joker who's constantly not able to fight. It's like, sometimes I'm fighting. Sometimes I'm running away. But sometimes I'm not fighting. I'm not running away. And I'm stuck there. So can we all put down in the chat, how many of you run in your houses? How many of you fight? And how many of you can't fight, can't run, and have told yourself, for the harmony of the family, I will stuff this anger down. I will put this anger down. I will not react. Thank you. Shashi, brilliant. Well answered. How many of you? Anybody else? Guys, you can at least put down in the chat. Thank you. Freeze. Shubhangi says freeze. Thank you. Some more answers, guys. I just want to know, do you fight? Do you run away? Or do you compromise and say, I can't fight with you. I can't run away from you. You are my God. I will stay with you. And this is what God wants me to do. So now I will please you. I will find different ways of pleasing you. I will wear better clothes. I will do this and that. But your anger does not change. It's constant. Please search happiness and happiness of others. That's what is called people pleasing. Got it, guys? Yes, pleaser, was pleaser. Jyoti says was pleaser. Okay, very good. I think you've got the idea of what I'm trying to get at. The reaction was happening in front of us. वीना जी कुछ कहना चाहेंगे? आ जाइए आपके बिना सोना लग रहा है.
डिपेंड करता है किसके साथ हो रही है.
Aha, shabash. Depends. It depends whether I'm right or wrong. Now it depends on who I'm fighting with. Very good. So give me an example for that.
Yes, अगर हस्बैंड हमें हमेशा ही प्यार करता है और कभी वो गुस्से में है तो थोड़ा सा हमें कंट्रोल करना पड़ता है उस टाइम.
Very good. If the husband is always loving, but sometimes he's got angry, then we need to know that it's okay to let go. Or
है ना कि शायद कोई उसके साथ आज इशू ना हुआ हो बाहर तो
then we understand something must have happened.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. And what is the other situation in which you will actually take different reaction?
अदर सिचुएशन में ये है ना डिपेंड करता है सामने वाला बंदा कैसा है.
Oh, so you will judge the person first and then react.
भाई फर्स्ट टाइम कोई मिला है तो हम जज नहीं कर सकते. अगर रूटीन में मिलने वाला है तो जज कर सकते हैं.
Okay, so Veena ji, you're meeting me for the first time.
Yes.
Love you.
Thank
All
you.
I'm going to do right now is just play. Can you play with me?
Yes, yes.
आप सोचिए कि मैं आपको पहली बार मिल रही हूँ, which is a fact, right? We're meeting for the first time. And thank you. आप कहाँ से हैं, मैडम?
मैं जयपुर से.
अरे वाह. और जयपुर में बहुत अदब से बात करते हैं. People speak with lot of love. क्या हो शश, क्या हो वीना जी, अगर मैं आपको देख के बोलूं तुम्हारी शक्ल तो बिल्कुल चुड़ैल जैसी है.
कोई बात नहीं.
देखिए ऐसे है, हम फोरम पे हैं. हम
क्योंकि मैं अपने आप को अच्छा समझती हूँ ना. आपने कह दिया तो क्या हो गया?
शाबाश. Now have you realized I've already provoked you? I've already provoked you.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much. And I'm really sorry. I
Thank
was
you.
just doing this for the sake
No
of it.
problem.
It
No
does
problem.
not matter whether the person is new or old.
Yes.
What matters is, do we understand that this is not about us, it's about them. But everybody here on the forum wanted to do something so that they could hold people together. They wanted to be more tolerant, more understanding, but sometimes solutions are not coming from being just tolerant. We need to understand the neuropsychology of anger. Got it? यहाँ तक समझे? बहुत बढ़िया वीना जी, and you look beautiful.
Thank you.
शुक्रिया.
Thank you.
So let me take you to the next phase of what I mean to say. And that is, please write down this word. It's called neuroceptors. Neuroceptors. So I'm going back so that I can write on the black, on the board, whiteboard. Neuroceptors. Sorry for the hyphen going up and down. Okay, so neuroceptors. Everybody's got this? Okay. neuroceptors are older than million years from the time that we began as human beings. When we were in the forest or we were hunting for ourselves, right? How did we know what to do and what not to do? If we found things safe, word is safety. If we found things safe, and whether we found things unsafe. So make two categories right now, make two columns. Like this, make two columns. On one side, write down safe and one side, write down unsafe. Can you do that much? Yes, guys? Now I want you to write down, and I'm going to give you 3 minutes. And Supreme, can you please time it 3 minutes? What are the situations that you don't feel safe in? Like, if somebody speaks loudly to you, do you feel safe? Somebody looks at you from up to down, do you feel safe? Somebody talks to you in a very harsh language, do you feel safe? Somebody holds you like this, do you feel safe? These are just mine. So write down. Supreme, the time starts now. It's 1:44. 1:46, we will stop. Write down things that make you safe first. Write down things that make you feel safe. This is for yourself. Thank you. It can be as small as somebody smiles at me and I feel safe. Or it can be somebody smiles at me and I feel unsafe. If the bell rings in the middle of the night, it's unsafe. Good job, guys. Now write down what is unsafe for you. What is not safe? I hope everybody is writing. आपके लिए safe क्या है और आपके लिए safe क्या नहीं है? What is safe for you? What is not safe for you? Anybody who would like to share? It's 1:46. Anybody who would like to share? What is safe for them? Yes, Shashi.
I have not written much.
Doesn't matter, you can speak. What
When
is
we are in unknown place, we feel safe. When we are in even in an unknown place, we are in a group of people. We feel safe. That it is
wonderful. I want you to change the words rather than saying we. I want you to say I.
I, yes, sorry.
Wonderful. When I am in a group in an unknown place, I am safe. Very good.
And when I am in a territory of furious people, they are in a group, I feel unsafe.
Wonderful. When I'm in group with someone who is constantly furious or angry, I feel unsafe. Shabash. Excellent input.
When someone is chasing me,
3 minutes.
yes,
Feel safe or unsafe?
I feel unsafe. When any unknown person is chasing me or anyone
Very
unnecessarily
much for that. When someone is praising me, I feel unsafe. And what will make you
chasing,
feel safe?
unsafe. Only these two points
Wonderful
are
sharing, Shashi. Really, really acknowledge you. Well done. Let's bring Madhur over here. Madhur,
Being with my family and loved ones makes me feel safe.
wonderful.
And being at my home is the first thing that makes me safe. Feel
Wonderful.
safe.
Excellent.
And
What else?
unsafe when I feel when I'm in an unknown environment, which or strangers are around me. I feel unsafe. I don't know whom to trust and whom to like communicate with, right?
Thank you.
So
Very well said. And did you realize what we are saying? Familiarity is what we are looking for. Belonging is what we are looking for. My family, my house, these things belong to me. I'm in my own space. I'm in my own territory. That's making me feel safe. Excellent. Excellent. So I want you to, anybody else who wants to share? Veena, आ जाओ.
यस मैम, मेरे को इतना वैसे बहुत समझ नहीं आया, लेकिन
आपकी आवाज चली गई है मैडम जी. सेफ कैसे महसूस करते हैं? हाउ डू यू फील सेफ?
सेफ अपनी फैमिली मेंबर्स के साथ सेफ रहते हैं, सेफ लगता है. स्ट्रेंजर के साथ नेचुरली नहीं लगेगा. जैसे अभी छोटा सा एग्जांपल है मेरा कि मैं पहले इलाहाबाद रहती थी, तो आफ्टर माय हस्बैंड डेथ मतलब मैं अपने बच्चों के साथ जयपुर शिफ्ट हुई. तो जयपुर में जैसे ही हम आए 2 दिन बाद ही हमारा यहाँ पे लॉकडाउन हो गया. 2 साल हुए मुझे अभी यहाँ पे आए हुए. तो बस मैं एक वही कहते हैं ना, प्रे कर रही थी, क्योंकि पहले हमारा ये था कि हम 2 जने पहले आ जाएंगे, 2 जने बाद में आएंगे. तो बाय चांस अचानक ये हुआ कि चारों इकट्ठे ही चलते हैं. तो जब चारों आ गए तो ये लगने लगा कि बाय चांस अगर ये 2 जने वहां रह जाते और 2 यहाँ आते तो हमारे साथ क्या होता.
शाबाश.
एक चीज ये लगी कि हम चारों इकट्ठे हैं कम से कम, तो एक अपने आप को सेफ्टी लगती थी.
Shabash. So what Veena is saying is that when I am with my family, because when she was shifting from Allahabad to Jaipur, her whole family moved before COVID, and thank God for that. Otherwise, people would be left behind, and that wouldn't have been safe for her. So if her family members are left behind, that is not safety for her. Thank you so much for that input, Veena ji. I would really like to take people further from here. So when somebody is getting angry with you, is it safe or unsafe? Come on, guys. When someone is getting angry with you, is it safe or unsafe? Yes, Madhur.
unsafe.
Shabash. And it's unsafe because
They can hurt you.
that's how we feel. So in olden times, when we were in the forest, if somebody came like this, you're not going to feel good. Why? Because their expressions, their body language, their nervous system will induce a reaction in you, which will be like, oh, should I run? Should I fight? Or should I just give up and play as if I'm dead? I freeze. Na bolungi kuch, na kuch karungi. If मैं बच गया तो बच गया. If I got saved, then it's great. So we judge people whether they are safe or not, even if it is our family, by how they talk to us, how their eyes expression is. Look, look, look. ये आंखें खुली और मैं आपको देख कैसे करूं? Safe, unsafe? Safe, unsafe?
इरिटेट करेंगी, यानी अनसेफ
Gosh, unsafe zone. You got that? Now I give you another expression. Safe, unsafe?
सेफ.
Obviously safe.
Safe.
Ah,
Unsafe.
thank you.
Unsafe.
ये
Very
कुछ
good.
हाँ,
Ah.
answer.
Shabash.
Safe.
कितना टाइम लगता है सेफ को अनसेफ करने में?
Second.
Movement of our, very good. Our eyes are reading expression and body language. तो अगर मैं मेरी body language ऐसे कर लूं, safe, unsafe,
Unsafe. Unsafe. Safe.
thank you. हमारी body, our body does not understand anything more than this. Our body is spacing other people. So what is the way out now? In next 1 minute, I'm going to give you a way out. But how many of you understood and didn't understand? First, let's go there. How many of you understood that if you are safe, if your body language is safe, you don't have to sit down and ask the person how you are. Your voice also has to be safe. Let me show you this. क्या है? क्या है? Safe? Unsafe?
Unsafe.
Oh, how sweet. You're such a darling.
Safe.
I too don't like anything. I'm constantly like that. Safe, unsafe.
ये इसको क्या कहेंगे हम? अनसेफ भी नहीं कह सकते, ये रो रहा है कोई.
Yeah, safe, unsafe. Close your eyes, Shashi. Think. How is your body responding? सब लुट गया. सब गया. Safe, unsafe.
Unsafe.
Thank you. It's not safe.
Unsafe.
Anji. And you are wanting to go and rescue the person because you feel that will save the person. समझे कि नहीं समझे?
Yes.
You have to go and rescue the person. Instead of that, do this. All of you close your eyes. Your hands out. Any mudra will do. And just breathe. Just breathe. Become aware that the other person is angry. And so right now they are not safe for you. Breathe. Label that the other person is going through something and they are not safe for you. So your body is reacting to the unsafety that the other person is showing you. Accept that they are angry. Observe your body. What is their anger doing to you? Become aware of the stiffness that it is bringing in your body. So now slowly relax the stiffness, relax your neck. Relax your neck, shoulders. Very good. Relax your hands, your fingers. Very good. Relax your legs, your feet. Very important, relax your face. Start relaxing your face muscles, your chin, your cheeks, your eyes. And imagine you're taking all this burden that you have held on your head, that it's not safe, and put it on one side. Throw it off in the dustbin. Imagine there's a dustbin sitting there. Picking up the weight. Feel the weight in your hand. Take off the stress. Put it down. Move. Take it down. And tell yourself, this is not about me. And even though my family member is feeling sad, he's screaming, I can create safety for him by just breathing and making him feel safe. Because if my body language is calm, if my body language is happy, if my body language is relaxed, my spouse will relax. I'm sure you all remember as young mothers when you picked up your child, if you were stressed out, your child was crying more. And the day you were relaxed, your child was more relaxed. So you really want to relax your child, your family, you relax. You breathe into your heart. Okay, how's everybody doing? Good, bad, ugly? I hope you got something from today's program. How's everybody doing? Kuch samjhe ke nahi samjhe? Did you understand something or no? Okay.
Yes, Anu, it was good.
Good.
And yeah.
Thank you. So I hope, yes.
ये फ्रीज वाला बहुत अच्छा, मतलब इस चीज को महसूस करते थे लेकिन शब्दों में नहीं जानते थे. I could not name it. Today you gave the name to my emotion, that fight, escape and freeze.
Yes.
I like that. Yes, and the reason behind my nature to help people intensively, I can say.
Yes, I want you to get this, that if you are calm,
but Anu, as I just wanted to share one point that we were saying that we have to please others, like we please others.
I didn't say we have to please others.
No, we don't have to please, but we usually tend to please our family, our children by keeping quiet or whatever. So that's not a good thing to do.
Yes.
We can't please anybody. Human people, they will never be pleased. Human
Thank
nature
you
is
so
such that
much. Shabash.
everybody, whatever we do, something they will always be lacking according to them.
Yes, that is the reason.
Very good. Very good. Veena is also saying the same thing. I want you to get it. That's why I said breathe.
Yes.
You calm down. Your child calms down. Your mother is hyper, hold her hand if that means safety for her. Bring in everything that means safety for you. Could be music, dance, could be food that could bring safety. It could be a toy that your mama gave you. It could be Krishna Bhagwan ki murti. It could be anything that makes you feel safe. First, understand you are reacting because you are not feeling safe. And your reactions in your body are because there is no safety over there. And the only way to calm the other person down is by you being centered. You do not go into the mandir or into a masjid or into a church. And if everybody over there is like this, you will also become like this. You go into that environment where everybody's calm. So you also feel serene and calm. Work on yourself and keep yourself in a good place. Others will follow you. They will feel your calmness and they will calm down. Sometimes you have to do nothing. Most of the times we start reacting. And our reactions are also if I'm going to go out of my way to help someone. That's also a reaction. Guys, we are at the last bit and I need to complete my slides. So we have all understood that if we have to enhance the quality of our life, we don't have to reject anger. We don't have to accept anger. We have to become aware of our anger and give our anger a safe place to be. You don't manage anger and stress. They are part of our life. You just calm down, do your meditation or do whatever that will make you feel safe. like coming to Get Set Up makes you feel safe, do it. Connect, love life, and create a happy and blissful life by being with people who understand you. And that's what you're saying, that is what creates safety for you. And if you like today's seminar, what we did, please spread the word around. Tell other people about what we do. And it would be brilliant if you can go on explore and find more classes that would help you and are of your interest. Please check your email and you will be getting a feedback form. I would be absolutely delighted if you can fill up the feedback and send me. We're constantly trying to get programs to you in a different way, easier, more, so that you can understand it, and share your experience at Get Set Up and hashtag Get Set Up at Get Set Up on social media platforms. Can everybody please mute themselves? Thank you very much. I really appreciate. And if you have a story to tell us, that's a Get Set Up story to tell us, please connect with social at Get Set Up. You can host an interest group and be the ambassador by connecting at help@getsetup.io. I just want you to know I'm signing out now. I'm Anu Mehta, and we brought this fabulous topic to you. And I hope it was of value to you. And I'm getting a lot of feedbacks over here. And this, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
And I will be meeting you now
Bye-bye.
on Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Supreme.
Have a good day.
Thank you.